Alrighty then, here we are, second time in one day. Successful indie author, 5-minute focus. And let me see if I can get this thing set up. 5-minute focus, episode, 434. The reason I'm doing 2 today is because of trusty assistant Elaine Bateman said I'm missing one. So 434, which comes directly after 436. So character development. How much is too much? Oh, and where's Stanley? Okay, after suffering through 18 hours, 20 hours of darkness at minus 30-degree temperatures, Stanley is out on his dog bed, 8 inches of memory foam in the sun. So he is using solar energy to recharge after this past winter. Anyway, how much is too much on the character development? You don't know. I published a book, a good book, well received, almost 2,000 reviews, and one review will say, great character development, perfect, I'd love to even see more, and then the next one is way too much character development, it drags the story down. Okay, well, trust the readers, trust those 95% that say, hey, this is a good book, I'm doing well with it, I like it. Good. Ignore the 5%. You can't ever make everybody happy. Just understand that. But how much is too much? Enough to relate. The big thing that you want the readers to do is relate to the characters. You don't have to develop every character in the story, but you do have to develop the protagonists and the antagonist. The best antagonists are the ones that the reader may not necessarily realize are the antagonist. They aren't pure evil. Nobody, almost nobody, is pure evil. They may have a bad slant to them, but they do some good things. This is where you get the reader kind of in the antagonist court. They're definitely in the protagonist court, or you switch them up halfway through where the protag becomes the antag, and oh my God, it's chaos. Keep the reader engaged. Never give the reader a reason to stop reading. As you're developing your characters and you're building them out, you're fleshing them out, you're giving them their pros, their cons, their flaws, their successes, and you're going on that journey with them and learning more about these characters, and they're like, oh man, I can relate to that. I knew a guy. Everybody knows a guy. This isn't like New York City. I know a guy. The self-doubt is a big thing that people relate to because, hey, this guy's killing it. He's on the basketball court. He's slamming it home. He's driving the train, but still he's worried. He's worried about twisting an ankle or losing something of himself that he doesn't want to lose. That everybody has these concerns and worries, and that's Stan Lee of Spider-Man fame. He brought this mainstream that you got to have that self-doubt. You have to have flaws, and it's the flaws that people relate to. So character development, make sure you include a flaw or two, not a fatal flaw, mind you, but a flaw that the character has to work with, not all of a sudden it magically disappears. No, just something they have to work with and kind of succeed at managing. Not all of a sudden, hey, they're going to do away with this flaw. It doesn't happen. It doesn't occur anymore. No, it'll always be there. But how do they manage it? And that's what we have to deal with in real life. And you give the readers a template and a process by which they can manage their own issues through these characters. So quirks, good, little bad, characters that people can relate to. That's what character development is all about. It's about bringing these characters to life and making them in a way that the readers can relate without overdoing it where the reader wants to stop reading. Never give the reader a reason to stop reading. So that's your character development. The right level is where they don't stop reading. So there you go. There's your very broad guidelines on character development. Do the best you can, make them relatable, and keep that story moving forward. The characters are the ones that drive the story forward along the plot. The plot is the highway, and the characters are the ones pushing the wagon train down it. So there you go. Simple enough, and not simple at all. Getting them right is why readers will keep coming back to you. Not getting it right is why readers will bail. But the good thing is nothing's death dealing, so